Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now here's the toss play. He shreds the tackle. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Cook. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score with a run to the right. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, wouldn't you think we just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Well, the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
To throw, it's Cook. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. A quick juke to get free. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Fidone. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the Huskers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. It's an option look. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, when real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator.
And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Cook. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Pulls it in. It's Banks. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the clock stops now with a 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Cornhuskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid.
It is intercepted.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. He breaks free now, has room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Running out of time in the pocket. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Back to throw. It's Cook. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
and makes it second down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Looking for his back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route, the catch made. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Fighting him off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Press coverage now from these DBs. He hands it off from the gun. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this is what I love about the legacy of the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the return, it's Johnson. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Well, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd and goal for the offense. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires, and now they got a tough decision here on 4th down.
Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Offense trots out on the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? Good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And now from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Cook. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cut quickly.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. A misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Cook. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll run it from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the tailback's got it again. The Cornhuskers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here comes a handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To throw, it's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a...
Looking to make a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Johnson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Fidone. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
To throw, it's Raiola. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Cooper.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it.
What a gutsy call there on fourth down with the RPO. The quarterback deserves all the credit. He didn't pick up the first down, but he did a good job of reading his key to indicate hand the football off. The linebacker sat back, gave him enough room, and pick up that first down, keep the sticks moving.
Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Missouri. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down there.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Here's the option play. Powering through. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.